Hey everyone, welcome back. In taking a break from the nonsense in the previous video where I was trying to load in calls that I saved, I was having a really hard time with that. I'm going to go back to this SnackBar thing where if the user clicks save on the new call screen without entering anything in here, I want to show a SnackBar saying that they need to put something in. So I'm going to bring up the documentation or this example, and looks like they're creating a snack bar in this onPressed method. So I'm going to, over here in this to-do to make a snack bar message, I'm going to say new. I think it's just new. Oh. Final snack bar equals new snack bar. Oh, it's going to have a semicolon there at the end. Content is going to be new text saying please enter required fields. An action will be a new snack bar action. Which will have a label of undo of I guess, what is it? String? Yeah. I guess dismiss. And an onPressed of nothing, I guess. And then I think it's in there. We find the scaffold and show the snack bar. I guess that would be here. Yeah. All right. I'll do a restart. Try and save. And nothing happened. Well, it's got a problem. Scaffold of called within a context that does not contain a scaffold. As far as I know, there's a scaffold here. There definitely is. I wonder where I would put it then. This is the onPressed of the floating action button. So scaffold.of called with a context that doesn't contain a scaffold. No scaffold ancestor could be found starting from the context that was passed to scaffold of. This usually happens when the context provided is from the same stateful widget as that whose build function actually creates the scaffold widget being sought. Several ways to avoid the problem. Simplest is to use a builder to get a context that is under the scaffold. For example, if this pleases the scout to see the documentation of scaffold.of. The of method is the state from the closest instance of this class that encloses the given context. Don't quite understand what that means, but When the scaffold is actually created in the same build function, the context argument to the build function can't be used to find the scaffold. In such cases, the following technique with a builder can be used. Okay. So let's see. It's got the scaffold, body, new builder. The body has to be contained within a builder. So this has to be wrapped with a builder, and the builder property which is a build context of I guess I'll say AddNewCall context. And that will take a new whatever is in there. So let me grab my list view. Copy it, take it out, get rid of that child property, and say return new, and then pop that all in there. And it doesn't like it. Oh. All right. And now, expected an identifier. Oh, because it's returning, so it has to have the semicolon. All right, and so now when I go into the floating action button, I can say well, I don't know why it won't take, it's not going to find the AddNewCall context. I guess it's the original context. All right. Well, let's see. Either this will work or it won't. Still doesn't have the context. Wonder if that'll do it. Yep. I don't know why. So it finds the context, but what's the point even of calling? I guess I'll call this some other context. Let's see what happens. Yeah, nothing. So clearly I'm missing something, because I'm creating, wait a minute. All right, let me back up. I'm going to undo all this. See, it finds, okay, it finds the the context over there just fine. Since we're not within the body property, so why wouldn't this, the onPressed of the floating action button, show the snack bar? Let me see if there is an example on the internet of showing a snack bar on a fab press. Whoa. Maybe that's not what I want. I don't think that there's going to be an example here. Yep. So. Right, I wanted to do this restart. Okay. What if I just... Nah, yeah. Wonder... Nah, that's not it either. You would think that this wouldn't be so complicated, and yet for some reason it is. I don't know why I can't get the context of the scaffold. I'm clearly, I'm in it. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm going to comment out all of the stuff here in the onPressed. Just gonna grab the SnackBar stuff. SnackBar stuff and put it here and see if I can force the SnackBar to appear like that. Nope. Funky. All right, well, now that I know that none of the other stuff's getting in the way, I wonder if up here in the actions, which has an onPressed, I wonder if the SnackBar stuff would work there. Nope, that's incredible. That called with a context that doesn't contain a scaffold. The build context used in all of this is here. The scaffold's inside that. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, back that out. Back to doing nothing. Jeez, I don't understand why I wouldn't be able to get the context. That makes no sense. Above the widget being returned. Am I returning? I am returning a new scaffold, okay. So would I be able to use a more efficient solution? We could build into separate widgets. An outer widget that creates the scaffold, and then the inner widgets Right, well, maybe a better solution would be to use toasts. SnackBar and toasts are the same thing according to Material.io. How did they do this here? Oh, they just did it all in one thing. Item builder takes the context. Or you can use builder. Builder in the context. Oh, you return the new floating action button in there. So what if I hang on. I can put the floating action button in a builder. Okay. Builder is new. Wait, right? No. Build context. Fab context. this, and I would say return new floating action button. And I would say fab context over here. Aha! This might do it. Aha! Nice. That did it. Awesome. All right. So the lesson learned here is that when you are working with stateful widgets and you are in the state of the widget where you are returning the scaffold in your widget build, you must define new contexts if you need to be doing anything with that within these different properties. I think right away in the back button here, yeah, I'm able to use the context. Although that's, I don't know why I would be able to do that there. That's interesting. But I guess in other cases, oh yeah, and here also. All right. Well, sometimes clearly we need to define some new contexts and we use it with Builder, and that's funky. I guess for stuff like SnackBar, maybe that's really what it is, or anything within here. Nice. All right. The last thing I'm going to do is just add some required indications to the text fields. It doesn't look like they have a required property, so I'm going to have to. I wonder if the input decoration has a required. Nah, it doesn't. All right, so in the hint, I'm gonna have to say, just like I did for my full Android version, it's gonna be required. I think I can. Yes, nice. Hot reload works for that. Phone number required. All right. I would like to do that for the save button also, because I don't know if I'm going to, this will be the last thing for this video. I don't know whether I'm going to keep this button up here and get rid of the, I have a couple of options. I can either keep both, or get rid of one. I feel like the fab should stay because that's the most user friendly. I mean, it's like reachable down there. But I'm keeping my options open. So let me get back up to the button, the actions part of the snack bar. And it looks like this will have to be wrapped in a builder probably. Which, as we know, we will have a builder property, right? Whoa, why can't I do that? Builder, new builder. Build context, actions context, and that. Why doesn't it like it? Okay, and in here I will grab out the button. And I will return, and whoops, get rid of this. Whoops. The constructor returns type dynamic that isn't expected of type widget. All right. I guess that's not going to work here. So what can we do? You can't show a snack bar just by taking this context. All right, why don't I check out Flutter show snack bar from app bar press. I should be able to do it from anywhere, theoretically. What in the world is happening here? Well, app bar action needs a key to see its own scaffold. This might be relevant to what I want. Well, you know, it occurs to me then, if it's so difficult to do this, then perhaps I should really just be removing that save button. Yep. Probably better just like that. I wonder if there's a length. I keep getting carried away. I wonder if there's a length of the snack bar. And yeah, duration. I guess 5. New duration. Seconds. Nice. Let's say 3 seconds. Somebody's calling me. Let me pause. All right, I'm back. Right. Let me check out how. If 3 seconds on the duration there is nice. 1, 2, 3. Seemed like a little long. Maybe 2.5. Oh. It's only an integer. Okay. Maybe hot reload will fix it. I don't have to do a full one. 1, 2. All right. I don't know. Maybe 3. Maybe 3 really is better. Yeah. And you can dismiss it anytime. Okay. I think I'm going to hold it here. This is I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. This is great. Alrighty, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.